This reaction is brought to you by my $5 or more supporters at coffee.com/AlexHeitz. I'd like to thank Andreas Glacial, Steph Newtown, Mark Ventura, Cole Alexander, Ben Thrifty, and Finbar for sponsoring this video, supporting me, my family, the channel. I appreciate it immensely, and I hope you all enjoy this video. Hello everyone. Welcome to another reaction. Today is November 6th, 2024. Just one of those normal days. Anyway, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. We are kicking off a new band, one that I've been wanting to get to for a while. We just finished up My Bloody Valentine. Very fascinating music. I'd only heard Loveless before and was very excited to round out that whole discography. But now, after a Pole album, we're moving on to Nirvana, and we're going to be doing basically the whole shebang here. We're doing Bleach today, and then we're obviously Nevermind in Utero. We'll do another Pole album, and then we'll finish off with the Incesticide compilation and MTV Unplugged. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do that last one, if I'm going to do audio only. I'm going to at least watch it. I don't know if I will show the video. I'm still kind of torn as to how I'm going to approach that, but pretty decent, rounding out of Nirvana. I'm not planning on doing... there was like a B-side compilation, which I did react to one song from, I'm pretty sure. Let me see, what is this thing? Is it just called Nirvana from 2002? No, no, that's not it. I don't know which one it was. Maybe if I look on my channel, it will say. Do I have it as a single video? I don't. So I don't know what this compilation was that I listened to. But it was like kind of obscure stuff, I think. I don't even remember what the track was, so there you go. But yeah, today we're kicking off with the first album from Nirvana, and I am very excited to check it out. For those who don't know, I do unedited videos, unedited reactions on my Coffee page, coffee.com/AlexHeitz. For $5 a month, you can get access to unedited reactions from Modest Mouse going forward. That's April of 2021 that I began doing the unedited reactions. I think we're about at 100. If I'm not mistaken, unedited reactions. So for $5 a month, you can access that whole back catalog of content. You can also hop in at the $1 per month level and get access to voting in polls that we do every 2 to 4 albums. Kind of breaks up the monotony of going through these artist discography binges. We get to just kind of interject random miscellaneous albums into the mix. So if you want to support the channel, that'd be the place to do it. Also got a shout out, NordVPN, link in the description. Fantastic VPN with great speeds, great prices. If you're in need of a VPN, which, some are, go check out my link in the description. Bleach. Ooh, it's like, it cleans you, but also like it's really harsh, I don't know. The picture is inverted, like Maverick. Which I still haven't seen either Top Gun movie. I'm getting a little sidetracked here. So, 1989, super fascinated to start in on this band for a couple reasons. One, I kind of cut my teeth on like getting into good music with Radiohead. It kind of started with Coldplay, baby's first art rock band, and then that led to Radiohead naturally. Still one of my favorite bands of all time. But then going through the REM discography here on the channel was incredibly insightful and very compelling to me, because they basically like set the landscape for alt rock. It was sort of stunning what they were able to do. And I know that Kurt really takes a lot of inspiration from REM, Michael Stipe in particular. Definitely influenced that kind of gravelly grunge vocal. So I'm super ignorant when it comes to grunge. I've heard like one Alice in Chains song here on the channel, actually. I've heard Black Hole Sun. I've heard Even Flow, handful of Nirvana songs. When we get to Nevermind, I've heard not all of it. I've heard some of Smells Like Teen Spirit. I've heard In Bloom. I've heard Come As You Are. And that's honestly about all. Some in utero tracks possibly, but like just very ignorant to the whole genre in particular. So I'm very eager to kind of learn more about the history of the genre, as well as kind of see the evolution of the Nirvana sound. which only spans like 4 years, because this came out in '89, and then Kurt Cobain killed himself in '94, I believe. So you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we have technically 11 tracks. I'm gonna do the 2 reissue bonus tracks, which includes Big Cheese and Downer, which brings it to 13 tracks at 42 minutes. That's what I'm planning on doing here. And then the version that I have, I think, is a remaster, possibly. I don't know. There's been a few remasters of these albums that have come out. I know that there was one in 2016, possibly. There's a 20th anniversary in 2009. Maybe that's the one I'm listening to. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure I have anniversary editions of Nevermind and In Utero as well, like remaster ones. So I don't know which version is better. I always tend to go with remasters, but sometimes it's not always the best. You know, it's like there's 40 different versions of every Beatles album and Pet Sounds. It's like, which one's the best? But anyway, I don't really have a whole lot else to add. I just kind of want to start listening to the music here. So we will go with the first track, Blue. Cool. Off to an interesting start. So I know that this album kind of leans a little more in like a sludge metal, possibly like a post-hardcore bent. And that definitely has that kind of just like, sound to it, which apparently Thurston Moore kind of wanted to imitate this sound when they were mastering Goo, which is interesting. Yeah, not a whole lot to talk about necessarily. The sound is crisp, drums were cool. Already kicking off with the gravelly Kurt voice as well. It has the that kind of punk edge a little bit, but he definitely is leaning on the melodicism, which I'm grateful for because like that's one like I don't know what it is about certain artists when they make music in these types of genres where they think it's okay to just not be melodic. Some people like that, but like for me, it's like I need a freaking melody, dude. Like I want some narrative to follow in my music. So that's at least a good sign. I don't know how the rest of the album will fare, but off to a decent start here. Floyd the Barber. Now there's a song. Oh man, what can I even say, man? I mean, like, if you guys know about this song, then if you know, you know. But to take like something like Andy Griffith and like turn it into like that's a Velvet Underground move right there. That's totally a Lou Reed thing, right? Man, that's wild. I wasn't expecting anything like that. I'm just gonna keep going. About a girl. Intriguing. Um, Classified as jangle pop. I wouldn't really say as much as that, but definitely had more of a just basic like alt rock feel to it. Some of the like chords almost felt like they were going in a pop direction, and then would kind of subvert that a little bit. But yeah, fascinating stuff. The lyrics are interesting to pay attention to because like I'm trying to like map how all of this is coming together. As far as like Kurt's inspirations and like what he's trying to do with the music and like so far I definitely have the same kind of like response that I do to some Sonic Youth albums where I'm like enjoying the music as I'm listening to it, but like I don't see myself coming back to this just because like, you know, heavy noise rock with a more dark or pessimistic tone to it. Like I just don't ever want to like reach for that in my life. But like I said, I like the strong melodicism here. It's not just like blatant, abrasive, like assault on your senses. But like I also said, the sound is nice and crisp. The guitar tones are pretty cool too. Who freaking produced this? Jack and Dino. Jack and Dino. I don't even know who that is. Because I know that they got what's his face. Completely blanking on it right now for Nevermind. I'm looking it up. What's his name? Butch Vig. There it is. What else did Jack and Dino do? I'm trying to look up the credits here. Mud Honey, Bleach, more Mud Honey. I don't know. That's nothing incredibly remarkable. But yeah, the sound is good. The sound is good. I like when the reactor says that the sound is good. Anyway, let's keep going. School. Wow, profound lyrics. That like metal intro and that solo was nuts, man. Jeez. I don't know. I'm trying to kind of like follow the vibe of the album as well because it definitely has a bit of that punk thing going on where it's obviously very intense in your face and the songs are kind of brief, all things considered. Um there's like three songs over 4 minutes long. Um it's actually getting it gets longer as the album goes on, interestingly enough. Um yeah, not anything incredibly remarkable with that one, but same things I've said before kind of still apply. Let's keep going. Next one is Love Buzz. It's a Shocking Blue cover, which is a psych band. Ah, okay. I feel like I've heard that before. That sounds super familiar. I don't know if it was the original. It probably wasn't the song itself, but that riff is incredibly familiar and infectious. Um, that was nice. That was nice. It's like the Breeders cover of "Happiness Is a Warm Gun." It's just like it works. It works when you make it more distorted. Yeah, not a lot to comment on. That's probably the one I've enjoyed the most, next to About a Girl, just for my own personal taste. But c'est la vie. Paper cuts. Boop, 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 boop. That's fun. No, I'm kidding. Terrible, horrible subject matter. He said the word masturbate. Yeah, again, like you got the Lou Reed thing going on here, man. It's like this. I don't know if this album would exist if it wasn't for White Light, White Heat. To be perfectly honest, decades before. Yeah, interesting subject matter about family who tortured their children, kept them all in one room with black painted windows and a pile of newspapers for a toilet. Also, he said Nirvana. Have we been saying it wrong? We should say it the way Kurt would have said it instead of Nirvana. Ah, man. Interesting. Got like a bit of a no wave feel on that one too. Is a much more abrasive. I'm just like I've said it. I mean, with all these tracks so far, but like I'm just glad that it's like a palatable assault on the senses. It's not just like um I don't know, because like even when I was listening to the crazy tracks on Jeff Buckley's posthumous release, that was like some of the most insane alt rock I've ever heard. Um, it at least goes down easily enough, like I can palate it, which is a good thing, I suppose. I don't know, am I a normie? But anyway, let's keep going. We flip the vinyl. Chink. Negative Creep. Negative Harmony cover of Creep. It's just not a happy guy, you know? um, so apparently, the Daddy's Little Girl Ain't a Girl No More kind of is a callback to Mudhoney, which is a band that he took inspiration from, and a band that had his music produced by Jack Endino. So that kind of explains that connection there. Really interesting that he enjoys 60s bands and REM and all that, but is really taken by like Melvins and Mudhoney and things like that to make this kind of really sludgy, grungy kind of sound. And I'm very curious to see if he kind of ever does things not as grungy. And I'm very fascinated because I know About a Girl is also in MTV Unplugged, correct? So I'm very curious to see like the unplugged renditions, to see if he strips back and goes in a more like REM direction. I don't know. But yeah, I'm getting such a white light, white heat vibe from this album, and it's not even just the cover being black and white, but it's fascinating stuff. Fascinating stuff. I don't necessarily love it, but I think it's been pretty solid so far, and we have not four, 6 tracks left to go. Scoff. Man, I think y'all ever see Opal by Jack Stauber? I think Kurt would have liked it. I think would have vibed with it. Um, yeah, really interesting. Like again, you got that like Lou Reed kind of like it's like a folk song, but super dark and very abrasive and aggressive. Um, Man, with the lyrics and it sounds so crisp and full. I don't know if it's this mix in particular, but like the production is pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Don't have a whole lot to say. Just been kind of enjoying the abrasiveness of it. Um, it's going down easier than I thought it would be, if I may say so. Swap Meet is the next track. Solid. Um, much maybe more of a like I wouldn't say straightforward, but like not as unique as some of the other tracks. It kind of feels closer to some of the other like noisier, punkier stuff, post-hardcore of the era for sure. Um, but again, you've got Kurt doing some like melodic stuff to kind of keep a through line through the song. Um, Lyrics are probably not as like jump out crazy as some of these other tracks here, but like I gotta point that out though. Like these the I don't know like what other bands or like genres were toying with lyrics like this aside from like metal bands, but like some of the lyrics in this album, on this album so far have been like talking about Andy Griffith's butt smothering you, like dude. And then like uh, kind of likening this to My Bloody Valentine, where like isn't anything definitely felt like it was unique in its own way and it had chops, but it definitely didn't like stand out amongst the pack. Whereas Loveless obviously was just like a transformative, like, whoa, where did this come from? And I'm kind of seeing that with Bleach, where this definitely has a unique element to it, but it doesn't necessarily like stand out to me, if that makes sense. Whereas Nevermind, I imagine, is probably going to be quite different. And from the songs I've heard, it certainly is. So, yeah, just something I wanted to comment on. 2 tracks left in the main album. Mr. Moustache. Damn. I gotta give props to the riffs here, man. Like, is this all because it says Jason Everman, whoever that is on here. Isn't that like not it did not perform on the album technically, but like these are like Kurt's riffs because they're bananas, dude. They're insane. Like, I'm trying to think like what they remind me of. Like, they're giving me that kind of like no wave kind of vibe, but like they're so tight. Dang, they're produced so well. It's just like, ooh, really intense and in your face. Um, Great, fun, and like if you guys look up the Mr. Mustache because it's a comic strip that he drew as a teenager. It's something else, man. All right, final track on the main album, not counting the bonus tracks that we're gonna do. Sifting. Nice. A slower one, but like the riffs, man. Just like the heavy riffs and like the melodicism was strong through the whole album. I was very impressed by that because I was worried. It's like, oh no, is it gonna be a big mess? Because it's like Sonic Youth, they didn't always really value melody a whole lot as much as like just kind of Sonic texture, Sonic Youth texture. Um, but this was like just talking about the whole main album here briefly before we finish off with the bonus tracks. Like the flow was good. I felt like it kind of it had a nice, I don't know, the B-side kind of, it definitely did the thing that I've mentioned before with some albums in some reactions where like the B-side is almost a bit more mature in a way. They definitely have like an A-side, B-side contrast going on very subtly. But like the track listing flow was nice. The Love Buzz cover was good. Yeah, more solid than I was expecting. Like I said, this isn't going to be something I'm going to reach for all the time. Like I've never really gone back to White Light, White Heat at all. But like the amount of respect I have for it is huge. And I feel like I'm really going to respect this album too, once it kind of settles and processes. So nice. Let's go with the bonus tracks now. Big Cheese.
Big cheese, make me
Lies. Felt like a bonus track. Kind of one of the weaker ones of the bunch. But one, I don't think I've commented on this. I'm kind of intrigued by Kurt's like vocal range as far as styles go. Because there was it Negative Creep where he just went like bananas and like screeched? One of those tracks. There was also one in here that was definitely a little more gruff and like low key. That may have been Scoff or Mr. Moustache. I can't quite recall. But there have been certain tracks where I'm like, oh, there's Kurt. There's the grunge voice that I recognize. But there's been some variety here, which I was not really anticipating. So that's been kind of cool to hear. All right, Downer, last one. And there it is. That's fine. That had Dude on it. It had Dude, Dale Crover, who did drums on 3 of the tracks, including this one, and did backing vocals. Yeah, neither bonus track really stands out to me as being all that remarkable. They're just kind of like there. So I don't really have a whole lot to comment on. So I'll just keep it to the main crux of the album here, which is that Bleach is pretty freaking good. I don't love it. I don't think it's great, but it's pretty good. Very impressed with like, man, I don't know if there was anything on it that I didn't like or that that I thought was kind of weak. Maybe School. Swap Meet was okay, but it's kind of like of the black sheep of the album in that it kind of just felt a little bland compared to some of the other more like shocking, interesting stuff on the album. Floyd the Barber, straight from Lou Reed's head. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a wild selection of tracks, and like going from that to Nevermind, like 2 years later, is kind of wild. It's kind of wild. I'm very curious to see the sift in sound. I stayed up till 1 o'clock last night. I don't know why. The shift in sound, because like Smells Like Teen Spirit, In Bloom, Come As You Are, the 3 tracks I've heard, they all kind of have like a borderline like neo-psych vibe going to them. At least In Bloom and Come As You Are do for sure. But like with Smells Like Teen Spirit, it definitely has more of like an alt rock kind of like it has the Pixies dynamicism, I guess, going on with it. That kind of alt rock thing. So crazy that they shifted so quickly, but it's kind of cool to see where they started here. Dang, Kurt's riffs, dude. I was not expecting that. Like the heaviness, and it's just like definitely had maybe a bit of like Led Zeppelin influence going on there. It definitely had like a nice hard rock kind of thing, but the production was just so juicy and thick and bloody and sweaty, and I don't know. But you know, how it's what you do. It's what you do, I guess. Yeah. So that's Bleach. Pretty solid stuff. I'll have to process that a little bit, but it's just making me all the more excited for Nevermind coming up next. Okay, that is it, everybody. I have done it. I have completed the album, and it was a pretty entertaining time. It was a pretty entertaining time. I'm thoroughly impressed with what I heard there. Nevermind's coming up in a couple weeks. That should be pretty good, though. That'll be a big video. Lots of people will watch that, which is a great thing, I guess. I don't know. Things to plug, of course, coffee.com/AlexHeitz, $5 a month, access to unedited reactions, of which this will be one. And $1 a month gets you access to voting in the polls that we do every 2 to 4 albums. Also going to shout out the Discord, link in the description for that. Got about 175 to 200 members over there. We'll post memes, do music discussion, topster charts, things like that. I'll post updates when I go live, as well as like early access to these reactions when they go up on YouTube beforehand, and things like that. So if you want to join the community of this man, that's the place to do it. Anyway, yeah, I don't really have a whole lot else to add. It was just, a solid little reaction that we did today. I'm pretty tired, so I should probably hop off and get to work on doing other things that I have in my life. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and until next time, Godspeed.